What's up, everybody? We got a new video for you today at the Wallace Farm and Sawmill. Let's get into this. Check it out. Today, guys, we have got to get done something for the horses that I've been meaning to do. I've been working the horses. I've made me some cross ties in the barn. But what I really need out front of the barn is a hitching post. And basically, if you don't know, a hitching post is two posts in the ground with a bar across the top that you tie your horses off to in between working them or while you're gearing them up, you know, just when you need to tie them out. And I need something strong, and I need something that'll last a good while. So I got some white oak, and I'm gonna show you guys what I'm thinking. And we're gonna try to do something actually a lot different than normal. Let's get into this. Okay, we're clearing the sawmill off of some stuff we had left over from this morning. And we got 3 white oak logs here. And I'm gonna tell you guys what the plan is with these 3 white oak logs. So of course we're making the hitching post. But I'm kind of thinking, so there's gonna be 2 posts in the ground. We'll burn and put an oil diesel mixture on the bottom to preserve them as long as possible. That plane is just, well, I didn't ever catch it on camera. But anyway, we are going to take the piece that runs across the top between the 2 posts. And I'm gonna try to round it off some, or rather make it like octagonal, you know, so we got square, and we'll turn that up like 90 on the corner to corner, and then cut the top, cut the bottom, kind of make an octagon out of it, just so that it's easier to tie things around. It's not so square with hard corners. I've done this before, but it's been a very, very long time ago, and not on the LT40. We did it on a manual mill we had. So we're gonna make probably this one into the octagonal piece, which is a funny word I keep saying. Anyways, let's get to it, and then we're gonna get this thing built and put in the ground. Okay, guys, what we're left with here is a 6x6. Just a plain square 6x6. We want to soften those corners a little bit for the top piece of our hitching post. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to try my best to turn that right on its edges. Like, I don't know if you say 90 degrees, but yeah, 90 degrees, like dead center on the corner.
Yeah.
Not sure how you would say that,
Flip
but
the corners up.
we want the corners to be like 90 degrees to the other corner, and then we're going to cut the corner. We'll show you.
All right, so what do you guys think about this nice round pole we made out of a 6x6?
Yeah, it's definitely different than what we normally do, but check this out. I thought this was really cool. It's like rollable. Well, it was rolling there. There it goes. So
this would be great to tie the ropes around.
This
and it
would
won't
be better, yeah,
hang.
definitely better to tie the rope around, for sure.
It looks like a stop sign. So Tyler's gonna get this post off the sawmill and onto the tractor and move. And then we're gonna put you guys on time lapse and we're gonna cut 6x6s out of these 2 logs. And just like that, both of our posts are cut, so we're going to take them over to the barn and get them put in the ground.
run out of gas in our auger. So you know what that means. We're gonna hand dig it, because I'm not running to the store just to do that. I'd rather just hand dig it. Only got 2 holes. And we've had some rain, so the first little bit's not that terrible.
You make it look easy.
You wanna do the next one?
No,
It's easy, see? Widening it. My grandfather used to work for a power company back in the late 60s, early 70s. And he worked with them until he retired in the 90s. And they used to dig the power poles by hand. They dig them, I think he said like 6 feet. Had some long post hole diggers with long handles. I don't think I want to do that.
no. Those were tough men.
All right, we got to see if our hole is roughly big enough to take it and our concrete, which it is.
Looks pretty good.
Not too shabby. Gotta do the other one. I gotta make it bigger, unfortunately. More digging. Okay, so we gotta go pick up some concrete. In the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and brush the ends and all around where the post will be in the ground with some used motor oil. Mix a little diesel that it goes on even better. We'll probably wash the tops with diesel and motor oil. The bottoms right now, all we got on us is some burnt motor oil, so we're coating them in before we put them in the ground.
So even though these are white oak posts, we want them to last as long as we can get out of them.
Yep, we want the most we can get out of them. I mean, to be honest, they're gonna last probably with coating and recoating, probably 8 to 10 years. Without coating, you'd probably get 5 or 6, maybe 8. Back at everybody's favorite store. Got to get that concrete. Out the door we go. Hey, Britt, you got me carrying this 50-pound sack.
Hey, I'll let you do all the work. I'll let you dig those holes too.
She did let me dig the holes. So we got to thinking about it. We got back. We had these soaking and let the, the oil do its work, soak in the wood, and I'm probably gonna get oil on me now.
We didn't think about that.
So, because I can't balance it from this end and get it, so I'm gonna have to have.
Did you drag it?
No, I can't.
You got it.
Try to keep some of it off the clothes. Some. Get that one in there. Get this one. Mixing the concrete. That's good.
One strap is on. Now we got one more to go.
Check it out, guys. We finally got this thing installed. Now, we're missing one thing, Miss Brittany. What is that?
So now we have to paint the whole thing so it will last for a while.
Yep, so we're gonna go and mix some diesel and some used burnt motor oil. We're gonna put it to it. Thought those turned out pretty good. I got
really
them
nice.
beat right around there. It holds it down flat. Carved it out with a chainsaw, and I definitely need to sharpen my chainsaw. But anyway, let's get that sealed. Then we'll show you the after effect of that, and then we'll go do something else. Did you guys see how fast we painted that? Brittany was moving like lightning. Anyway, guys, I'm very proud of how it turned out. I thought it was really neat how we took the cant, you know, four-sided, and then we turned it up and made it octagonal. I guess that would be the way of saying that. And so we made it like a stop sign. And now it turned out like this. Gonna turn the camera around, show you the final results after we got it painted and water sealed. So
It's dark.
Guess we'll just have to see. Guess you guys are just gonna have, I know some people are gonna be like, that's gonna rot away, and some of you are gonna be like, that's gonna last forever. I know how we can figure this out. Okay, so I'll just keep making videos for the next 7 to 10 years, and you can put your guesses down below how long this white oak's gonna last, and then hit us up in 10 years and be like, yes, it worked, or no, I told you that was gonna fail. We will see. I'm just being funny. But honestly, I don't expect it to last forever. I think six or 8 years, maybe, the way we've got it. And then I'll just have to spend another 2-hour, 3-hour afternoon and build another one up. I probably will have a sawmill still, so. All right, let's turn it around, reveal it. Okay, so here is the final product. I think it turned out pretty nice. You know, some thoughts. I would add a large spike pin. I'm going to point in the direction in the very top and shot it down in there like a large lag bolt or something. But I mean, I don't think it would pull off very easy with the straps that we have there any which way. Now here it is from the back side. Just left myself 3.5 feet from the barn where the wall will be. We're actually looking through where the wall would be. And that's just so we could walk through there that good 3.5 feet and, you know, probably just give us something else we'll have to weed eat or something, I'm sure. And one final view from this direction. I think it turned out really nice, though. Okay, for those of you guys that are wondering about Mrs. Patches and where she has been, well, Mrs. Patches came with some spares. And we really thinned down that burnt motor oil, which was from a diesel engine, and you could tell it was really black. So I told her, I was like, we probably could just paint with that because that was really dark, but I think it's gonna look really good. Once we get all these walls up, we're gonna paint the barn red and then offset it with white, and there'll be this out in front. It's gonna look good, I think. Anyway,
I think so too.
We are gonna wind this one down. I have been constructing and building and sawmilling and everything else in the middle of this, guys, but if you keep hanging around, we're gonna keep doing all those things and some more. I wanted to work the horses on this video, but we're getting towards the end of the day, and I got to go and do some editing and a couple other things. A lot of that's coming up soon. I guess once we get all this horse stuff built, we can show you more about the horses. And in the meantime, we just are, you know, building things, coming up with new projects. If you guys like this, please go ahead and smack that subscribe button, sub to our channel, like the video, and comment. That just helps push us along and helps us grow, and we can make more stuff for you guys. So that's all I got. What do you want to add, Miss Brittany?
Just don't forget to check out our Patreon page. The guys over there have already seen all this, so check it out.
Lots of behind the scene footage over at Patreon. There's stuff for the free members on Patreon. There's stuff for the paid members on Patreon. It's just got everything. Also, link to our Instagram in the description below. That's going to do it. Till next time.
See ya.
Bam.